Can't help but see that cloud.
Official.StreetSmarks@gmail.com is able to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smark Audio. Or fuck with us. Official.StreetSmarks on SoundCloud and IG. Street Smark Fanpage on Facebook. Street_Smarks on Twitter. Or catch my antics at Ruthless Aggression Era on Facebook. Courtesy of PWI Insider. Neckbeard Mike Johnson.
Dude, our boy Big Neckbeard in the building. What's up, MJ?
Somebody last week hit us up on the shit, saying that the squad was roasting Mike Johnson and shit. Like I care. Who'd he ever beat?
Oh shoot. We love you, Mike.
This week in wrestling history.
Oh shit.
On January 1st, 1979, Jack and Jerry Briscoe defeated Dory Funk Jr. and Terry Funk for the NWA Georgia Tag Team titles in Atlanta, Georgia.
Good job, Briscoes. I knew you could do it.
At the Omni.
Oh man, it's nothing the Funks aren't used to. They're used to losing. Because they're losers.
January 2nd, 1998, Yoshihiro Tajiri and Ryuji Yamakawa won their second BJW tag team titles, defeating Gato and Jado in Tokyo, Japan.
So they won the BJ tag titles against Gato and Jado.
The BJW.
Oh, it's the W. So, interesting.
Not the BJ tag team titles.
Oh, the BJW. Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, what type of X videos wrestling match was? Okay, all right. Glad we got that clarified.
January 3rd, 1993, the Tasmaniac defeated Flex Wheeler in a tournament final to become the first Century Wrestling Alliance light heavyweight champion in Windsor Lock, Connecticut. The CWA would later be known as NWA New England from 1998 through 2007, before reverting back to its original name. Whatever.
Oh, all right.
Also in 1993, or in January 3rd, 1987, the 9th edition of WWF Saturday Night's Main Event airs on NBC, earning a 10.6 rating. The show was taped on December 14th in Hartford, Connecticut at the Hartford Civic Center. And here, I'm not going to give you the results. Fuck all that shit.
Hulk Hogan beat Paul Orndorff in a steel cage match. He escaped over the top, for those who were wondering.
Oh, that's the one where they landed both feet first.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So in a steel cage match, by escaping over the top rope of the cage, the top of the cage, after hitting a leg drop on Orndorff, sending Orndorff's manager Bobby Heenan face first into the cage. Earlier, both men escaped over the top of the cage simultaneously, causing the match to restart.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I like that match. It was a good match.
Yeah, you was about to skip over it. How dare you?
Yeah. Okay. January 4th, 2010. New Japan Pro Wrestling held their traditional Tokyo Dome show event, which would now be known as Wrestle Kingdom. For American fans, the most noteworthy events were Team 3D losing their IWGP Tag Team Championships to Yujiro and Tetsuya Naito, and Terry Funk.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
At 65 years old, returning to a Japanese ring after his knee replacement surgery last year in a Legends bout that also featured old nemesis Abdullah the Butcher. Former ECW regulars Yoshihiro Tajiri and Masato Tanaka teamed on the undercard as well.
Well, talk about exposing the business. I mean, obviously, if Terry Funk went over in that match, everybody and their mama in attendance discovered that night that wrestling was a work. Way to go, New Japan, because there is no way in hell that Terry Funk at 55, let alone at 35, let alone at 65, is going to beat anybody that is going to be on that card. Anybody on that card, even in the women's division. And I don't even know if they have women wrestlers. But guess what? In a straight up shoot, Terry Funk is getting his ass whooped by the jobber of the women's division in Japan. Guarantee. So that's bullshit. Yeah, you thought Vince McMahon exposed the business? These motherfuckers who booked this shit just exposed the business. Terry Funk went over and his tag team partner must have been Superman, because ain't no way in the world that a team with Terry Funk is going to win anything.
January 5th, 1996. Extreme Championship Wrestling held House Party 96 at the ECW Arena in Philly. The results: 911 and Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated the Eliminators, Cronus and Saturn, when Mysterio pinned Saturn. Rob Van Dam pinned Axel Rotten in his ECW Arena debut.
Nice.
Too Cold Scorpio pinned ECW World Television and World Tag Team Champion Mikey Whipwreck to win the TV title, ending Whipwreck's second reign and beginning his fourth reign. Taz defeated The Shah, Hack Myers, by submission.
Your boy.
Bubba Ray Dudley defeated Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey. The Bad Crew and JT Smith and Tony Stetson fought to a no contest.
Oh, JT still eating out here in 96. Good to see.
ECW World Heavyweight Champion The Sandman defeated Conan by TKO.
Oh, shit, okay.
Sabu pinned Stevie Richards. The Public Enema,
Oh, boy.
Johnny Grunge, and Flyboy Rocco Rock defeated the Gangsters, New Jack and Mustafa Saeed, when Rock pinned Mustafa. This was Public Enemy's last ECW match before leaving for WCW.
And they left with a win? How the fuck did that happen?
Sometimes guys go over. You know, Trish Stratus went over in her last match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually you do the job, but sometimes people go over. I don't know why, though.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
The time-honored tradition doesn't apply to some people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for the time-honored tradition unless it's Hulk Hogan.
You don't want to see Hulk Hogan putting nobody over, huh?
Not in his last match, hell no. He should go off on top and ride off into the sunset on one of his Harley Davidsons and rocking out to Real American.
I didn't put anything for January 6th, but former ECW alum Nicole Bass just died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she just died. I didn't really get a chance to look at what she died from, but she had an interesting career. It was short. It was definitely during the heyday of the Attitude Era.
Ooh, China Part 2.
Basically. But she got her start in ECW. She was a valet of Just Incredible.
Do look like a lady.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sorry. R.I.P.
And today, January 7th, in 1986, the fourth edition of WWF Saturday Night's Main Event aired on NBC, earning a 10.4 rating. The show was taped at the Sun Dome in Tampa, Florida on December 19th, and was the second ever WWF event in Tampa. The results: Bob Orton Jr., Roddy Piper, and Jesse Ventura defeated Hillbilly Jim, Uncle Elmer, and Cousin Luke, when Piper made Luke submit to a sleeper hold following Orton hitting Luke in the head with his cast.
Unbelievable.
WWF World Champion Hulk Hogan pinned Terry Funk.
There we go, Hulkster. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I don't know why Terry Funk was even in the ring with Hulk Hogan to begin with, but maybe Hulk felt like that the trash had to be taken out. And who better to take out the trash than the greatest wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan. The immortal Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who is my namesake. Good job, Hulk.
Because Hot Stuff Hollywood blessed me with some smoke, I'm gonna read it again. WWF World Champion Hulk Hogan pinned Terry Funk. Hogan. After a lariat.
Hogan. He didn't even he didn't even drop the big leg on him. Like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this bum off with a clothesline, you know what I'm saying, and get up out of here and get paid, you know what I'm saying, get this bum out my ring. Good job, Hulk. You know what I'm saying, only the worthiest of the worthy. I think Bobby Heenan got the big leg dropped on him one time. You made it that's perfect. I love it. I'll drink to that. One more time.
WWF World Champion Hulk Hogan pinned Terry Funk after a lariat.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I don't have to drop the big leg on you because you're a big piece of crap and you are not worth the Hulkster's time, but because you are a blight and because you are a disease that continues to grow unchecked, festering on the eyesores of professional wrestling, brother. I am going to put the wrestling world out of its misery and I'm going to take you out and put you in the garbage, brother. What you gonna do, Terry Funk, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Yeah.
The rest of the matches really don't matter. So Savage pinned Animal Steel after a double axe handle. Nikolai Volkov pinned Corporal Kirchner after a stun gun and a knee to the chest in a peace match. In a piece of shit match, the Junkyard Dog and Ricky Steamboat defeated Mr. Fuji and Don Morocco.
Oh, shoot.
That's some bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Sorry about that, Fuji.
When JYD pinned Fuji. Fuck JYD.
Oh, wow. He was eating out here, though.
I don't give a shit. Fuji always goes over.
Yeah.
I'll be ribbed his ass.
Oh, it's sorry, Mr. Fuji.
Rest in peace, JYD. Rest in peace to Mr. Fuji. But getting back to Terry Funk.
Oh, if we're talking about him losing to Hulk Hogan, let's do that. I'm all for it.
Nah. Switch of speeds.
Oh, shit.
So on the ECW Memories page, the promo of the day was Terry Funk and AA Arn Anderson forming an alliance.
Ah.
They were going to go up against Sabu and Bobby Eaton at When Worlds Collide.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So some goofball, he comments and goes, anybody know where I can find a link to that match? So I had to fucking go face palm. I put a face palm gif on the motherfucker. Then I muted him for 24 hours.
Is it GIF or GIF?
I don't. It's GI. So GI makes the J sound. It doesn't make the G sound.
But GIFT is gift.
I understand, but it's not a gift. It's an animated GIF.
So, but why is it GIF for GIF?
Because it's the file name.
But gift for GIFT.
I didn't create the English language. My oppressors just taught me it.
Okay, I was just trying to figure it out.
The 12-year public indoctrination known as the school system taught me English. I don't know my original language.
Oh, man. Well.
So. Where the fuck were we going? I don't even know where we're going with this. Chad Gibbs, you're a fucking goof because every day I promote the other ECW page.
You do. Mm-hmm.
And the other ECW page has the link to the match.
That it does.
So if you would have some situational awareness about yourself and just, click on some notifications on the ECW Memories page, you would understand that if you had followed the motherfucking yellow brick road, it would lead your ass on the path of success.
It will.
See, I'm only trying to set the 1,200 members of ECW Memories on a path to success. Some motherfucker wanted to fuck that shit up. So I had to create a second page for the True Hardcores.
Come on, somebody.
Currently, we have 13 members of the True Hardcores. And if you want to join that motherfucking page, first you got to be verified in the ECW Memories page. So, ECW Memories page on Facebook, that's the first motherfucking step.
That's right.
But getting back to the promo of the day, Terry Funk, Arn Anderson, forming an alliance against Paul Lee's dangerous alliance of Bobby Eaton and Sabu. The main event of When Worlds Collide, 1994, which is what we about to review in a few, just for you.
Oh, shoot, look at
When
you.
we come back, the Extreme Retro Review for When Worlds Collide Chad Gibbs, you're an idiot. Peace.
Peace.